So you have a bit of time. Why did I say that? The match countdown has already appeared. So there we go. Pistol bash is coming right up. Usual meet and greet in the middle. Nobody has died just yet. There we go. I'm show is down. OTPISANI is now on a pickle. Zinyo continuing the bashing. And now we have a 4 versus 3. Shogazer himself goes down. There we go, 3 versus 1. We even have a team kill already in the pistol bash.
Axis eliminated.
A surprising turn of events, but in the end, GONEWILD prevails. So we will see what map they pick this time. So even they are talking about it at this point. This major has had a lot of team kills so far, and I have to say, it is probably more. It's happening more frequently than ever. Kind of surprising to me. The guys having this many team kills, but let's be real, this is one of the most prestigious events this game has ever had. So the nerves are not on point. And you need to understand mistakes can happen from all sides. But for that, in Hungary, we have a phrase that goes something like this: the palm tree grows under pressure, which is a very, very true phrase, in my opinion. We are still waiting for the map to be picked. In the meanwhile, you can enjoy the random deathmatch that is happening on the map. Alright, another prediction time. If you are listening, open your chat and tell me who do you think is going to win each group. Group E, Group F. The more teams you can predict, the more places you can give them me. For example, top 3, top 4, whatever. And the happier I am. So I'm interested in, what do you think? Who's going to be the top 4 in these 2 groups that we're giving you today? And remember, the action doesn't stop here. And we will have a couple more matches from the winner's bracket and the loser's bracket as well before we head to slate for Sunday. Logan and Matmata are being banned. And as you can see, they still haven't decided yet. Okay, looks like we have decided, after all, that the Evergreen Classic will be played. In the meanwhile, we will have to wait for one player as he went on a time break before the match begins. So that gives you guys as well a little bit of time. You get some snacks, get some drinks, stretch your legs. Get ready. This will be one bloody battle. You just know it. And there we go. As the last player pressed F, we are now starting the very first round. The allied players are already moving towards A side. And we have the first kills coming in. Sugar and Donzinho starting for GONEWILD, getting 1 kill each. And they still have 2 more to go if they want to head on to A side. GONEWILD has the advantage. And now Dancy is left in 1 versus 4. With just a Core 98 in his hand. And let's see what he can do with it. He's already got multiple enemies coming on his position. And as you can see, GONEWILD is the first one. End up with a round win. So, the current setup is Tujane with GONEWILD attacking first. OTPISANI on defense. We already have 1 round win for GONEWILD. Shogazer is going down first in this round. And let's see how they continue. The Axis players are now spread out. Every angle in a very defensive manner. And the same can be said for the British players, who do have to attack, but are a bit more careful this time as they lost Shogazer very early into the round. Now we have Donzinho, who was probably spotted in that smoke, but they couldn't catch him. And he's already up in C, trying to find the player on spawn. There we go. M-Show is down. The numbers are tied. But then again, Zoma just tried to go into B. And now Donzinho is down as well. GONEWILD is now in a very bad position for this second round. And now with Tekinho going down, only MDK is left with his scope, scouting the enemy spawn. He has now been spotted. The enemy now knows his position. And now he's trying to dodge the bullets for evaluating the position. He only has 30 seconds left, so there's not much he can do. There's not a lot of thinking anymore that is available to him. But in the end, it looks like he is going to use that time to get into A side. The players have noticed his footsteps, and before he can plant the bomb, Dancy finishes him, and now the score is 1-1. Let's see how it continues. MDK looking over at the cross. Couldn't find anyone. And before he could get a frag, his timing didn't allow him to do major damage to the enemy. And now he's 1 teammate off. As Donzinho caught a grenade. Once again, we are seeing a slower round from the British side. Being careful about who to peek, where to go. How did you say it? MDK goes down. With a long shot from Core 98. They're also getting 1 frag for a second one on A side. Knows the enemy. Doesn't want to peek him. Location, but doesn't have the need just yet, and now he's rushing down. 2 versus 2. As GONEWILD is now slowly turning it into their favor. We still have 45 seconds left. And Shogazer goes down. Zoma left in 1 versus 2. He damages FRN, but it's not quite enough to finish him off. Well, let's see how he continues this situation. Still has a bit of time, so he's going a bit more careful as he is this close to the site, and now he's going to plant the bomb. Both players are not closing in on his position. Still far enough for him to take cover. And now he knows that one of them is coming from middle. Doesn't suspect a thing about the other one. And let's see, he can get away just in time for truck. And now both of them. Oh my god, what is that headshot? And now he only has one enemy left, closing in on him. 35 seconds left. And now he's starting to peek just to get some bit of information before he gets overrun. Let's see. Some bit of X-ray. So we know about both players. And F4 gets a headshot. Make sure that the second round goes to OTPISANI. And he has the time to defuse. So there you have it. 2-1 for
Explosives
OTPISANI.
diffused. Axis win.
First set of nades are going out. The British players are already storming into A site once again. The Axis, not even suspecting a thing about it. This would be a good opportunity for Shogazer to go in, but he just doesn't know that the danger is somewhere else. There you have it. E corner has now been attacked, and Shogazer gets a double with a frag. That grenade was very deadly, and now he's looking for a third, but cannot quite get it as Zahir, out of nowhere, catches him off guard. Well, he's looking for his teammate. Down then he gets Dancy, which means we now only have Zahir to watch from the enemy. Gets one frag, looking for a second. And he just doesn't know that the enemy is going to avoid him on A corner.
Axis eliminated.
There you go, Taquinho.
Allies win.
Watching down their spawn. Get the frag, and now it's 2-2. That was a very, very good grenade from Shogazer this round. Getting a double. I was getting even a third one. Getting shot by a third party. And down Vigno is looking for a frag down on B tank. Let's see if Shogazer can do something this time. There we have it. His teammate Zoma finishes off the A rooftop opponent. And now Shogazer is looking to see if he can plant a bomb. There we go, minus 90. The access spawn. Bomb has been planted. We have 50 seconds. And now we have a 4 versus 4. As GONEWILD loses a man on middle. But we still have Taquinho in the equation. Let's see what he can do. Far away from his team, far away from the site. What that means that OTPISANI has to look behind themselves. Fortunately misses the shot from the spawn. But at least he's taking time away from OTPISANI. Now we see Zoma making sure the bomb doesn't get defused. And there we go. That is a third round for GONEWILD. There's not enough time to defuse anymore, but let's see if they can take the car 98 away. They cannot, which means M-Show
Objective
has
destroyed.
one more frag.
Allies win.
3-2 for GONEWILD. Looks like the players GONEWILD are now looking for a B push, as we see multiple players on B long. And towards the site. Haven't encountered any defenses just yet, as these players are very passive right now. We have one on the B tank. We have one in truck. Very passive, not peeking unnecessarily. But there you go, Zahir gets caught out, and now Dancy is going down. Shogozer's got the entry, and now they are free to go to B. And there we go, MDK getting another one. Which means OTPISANI is now in trouble. Let's see if there could be any remedy to the situation. However, Zoma finishes off the round, making it a 4-2 for GONEWILD. guys getting exchanged already in the first couple of seconds into the round. 4 versus 4 already. We have Taquinho and Show going down first. There you go. Dancy is also down thanks to Zoma, which means we have a GONEWILD advantage for now. Well, we still have Zahir on the shotgun available on A side. GONEWILD chooses to go there. Let's see if they can fight each other. There we go. MDK is out. Now, Zahir's position has been revealed, which could mean problems, but we are likely going to see a shotgun duel in case Zahir tries to peek. But so far, he is not really willing to do so, as his teammate is trying to defend B. Let's see what Zahir is going to do here against Fran. There you go. Zahir goes down, which means there's a 2-on-1 situation with Fran being the only one left. And now he's still stranded on B. Boxed in by Shogazer. Neither side can get a frag just yet. And now Fran, with a little bit of breathing room, is looking for the second opponent. He has no information just yet, but he does know that C has to be avoided. And now he's going to rush them head on, not knowing the danger he's about to face. A shotgun, and there you go. Shogazer getting the frag. 5-2 for GONEWILD. There you go, the first set of grenades once again coming out. Nobody banged to them just yet. Now we have Zoma this time leading the charge onto B. Medium B truck. Looking to penetrate those defenses. Sees ahead, but doesn't quite get the shot. And now they know there's at least one person they need to avoid or kill if they want to head into B. There go the first frags coming in. GONEWILD gets free. Quick kills. And now B is very, very clear of hostiles, which means we can have a bomb plant.
Axis eliminated.
And there you go. Quick round,
Allies
6-2 for GONEWILD. See some of these grenades almost killing someone, but minus 90 is not quite enough for a kill in this game. 4 versus 4 already. Domzenia looking down middle, trying to find someone. Show is in the smoke, and now we have 3 versus 2. Domzenia is now becoming even more dangerous with that shotgun and Car 98 combo as you're heading towards A side. Dancy. The defense, however, he's already shot by Domzenia, but gets Domzenia instead. 2 versus 2 remaining. He's retreating. But now his teammate is dead, which means Dancy is left in 1 versus 2. Let's see how he does. There you go, the bomb plant has been killed.
Allies win.
But unfortunately, the scope is just much faster. MDK gets the 7th round on the board for GONEWILD. Now following Show around for a bit. But it's Jeffrey still that doesn't find anyone. In the meanwhile, we see 2 GONEWILD players going down. And now OTPISANI is leading the charge from B. Looks like they have found their perfect positions in B alleyway. Making sure that the Brits don't come any closer than that. They are now hearing the weapon changes, and there we go. MDK is out of commission for now. GONEWILD is now looking at a very, very dire situation in this current round, and he doesn't see the shotgun that is lying on the ground. Tequinho now left, and he gets eliminated as well, which means the third round for OTPISANI has arrived. Let's see the stats real quick, and as you can see, for now, Shogazer is leading the charge with 12 kills, Damzinho with 9, and Zoma with 8. And on OTPISANI side, we have Dancy, ENM Show with 7, 7, and 6 consecutively. Zehar with 2 quick frags with the shotgun, now looking for a third, and instead, Shogazer shooting him from above. M-Show dying in the middle of their spawn. It is not a very good look, as they are now in the 3 versus 3 against the GONEWILD players, who are now slowly crawling into A. Look at that. Shogazer quietly going up, getting Dancy, which means E is not completely exposed, and they only have E left with the MP44. Let's see if he can catch the A rooftop. Not so far, as he gets damaged himself. Now with 50 HP, it's going to be a rooftop, most likely. However, 2 of the players have already fixated on this position. And now GONEWILD is going for the 8th round. And we are almost at the end of the first half of this map, with a very clear GONEWILD advantage so far. M-Show getting 2 quick frags. Let's see how he did it. Grenade going towards the spawn. And just looking down, catching one more off guard. GONEWILD has left it out of scope for now, which won't help them in long range fights. But there we go, Zehar is going down. 2 more players on A that GONEWILD needs to take out, and they know 1 more is still there. And there we go. He is now down. 2 versus 2 situation. Bomb is being planted. Zoom almost died to the grenade, but lives to fight another day. As the OTPISANI players are slowly heading towards A site. We still have quite a bit of time. And Zoma is going to use it to his advantage. Going on to A rooftop, one of the most difficult positions to counter. There you go. Zoma has been spotted, which means he is under pressure, but he still has to make sure that the diffuser is down. And there you go. Zoma spots the pixel, and now let's see if he knows that he is indeed looking at a fake defuse. And there you go. M-Show doesn't defuse it in the end, which means a 9th round for GONEWILD. Very nice play from Zoma, using B rooftop as a very classic, very, very powerful position. Let's see how they defend this time. Looks like the guys didn't fool around for a little bit, as just around 20 seconds we are already seeing the second half starting. It seems that these guys want to get this map over with as soon as possible, or maybe perhaps they think they don't need any strategy adjustments for now. And now let's see OTPISANI, how can they handle this attack? GONEWILD very aggressive, already looking down B long with Damzinho. Up and out. He spots the player going to be hooked up, cannot get the kill. At least he got the info. And now, MDK and Sugar are continuing the frags.
Axis win.
MDK with a very aggressive push. There's some beautiful, beautiful stuff. 10-3 is now our score. The first round of the second half goes to Gone Wild. This time we are seeing Danzinho and Shogozer up on B. Shogozer taking a very, very passive approach to their defense. And now Danzinho has adapted a more active one. There you go, the two shotguns face off. And the duel's won by Danzinho this time. Who's now looking for an additional opponent and looks like he has the right idea. But cannot quite dial in where he is. And now we see Fran looking for that shotgun after hearing the footsteps. Cannot quite dial it in. There we go, Danzinho from behind. Taking down the garage player. And he knows that Fran is nearby as well. He has jumped down. Danzinho now looking for a way to get around the building. But not before Fran does it first. Takes down Danzinho. And now MDK from the British spawn. Let's see if Fran is expecting this. Doesn't expect that, but does see the player cross over to the B plant, which means he is going for the rooftop, making sure he catches him off guard in case he plants.
Explosives planted!
There we go, the bomb has been planted. And now Fran and MDK is in a 1v1 situation. 50 seconds on the clock for MDK to defuse. He hasn't made any steps yet, but he does have a grenade. There we go. Both players now know their positions, and now a grenade to scare Fran. But it went to the wrong place, so now MDK gets the kill instead with a Car 98, switching it back to his scope. And now the 11th round for Gone Wild has been the 11th round for Gone Wild has been achieved.
Win.
2 more rounds to go. OTPISANI is in a very bad situation currently on the British side, but let's see if they can pull it back and get a couple more on the board. CM show from Bucket looking over the B side, but nobody is crossing for now. The two B players are opting for a very passive approach. Meanwhile, Taquinho is very aggressive in middle. Almost looking down on their spawn, and now we see a Bucket conflict. Taquinho missing the shots, but at least we have information on it. And now Taquinho goes down as Dancy comes off from Garage. And now let's head over to B side where Shogozer is going on the balcony, jumping down to the safety bomb plant. And now he's getting rushed by the shotgun who takes him down. We have only one defender left, but Danzinho comes to the rescue for the bomb site. There you go. Sunny shotgun is out, and now we see another kill, and Dancy also going down. Show is the only one left in a 1 versus 3. And he still has 50 seconds. Let's see what he does with that. First conflict is very close to him. He hears the footsteps, and he knows where to look. Danzinho goes down. But that is not the right place. Because as we can see, the opponents are in quite different places compared to what Show is checking. Let's see where he goes. He's only got 20 seconds left, which means Zoma is now also coming closer to the bomb site. He's heard the bush in the middle and takes down Show 12-3, which means we are at the map point for Gone Wild. like we are at the last chance for OTPISANI. There is no room for error anymore. Now they are going up in middle. Let's see what this M1 Garand can do. One GONEWILD player is out already. The scope will be played in for the rest of this round as MDK dies to a grenade. Now we see OTPISANI taking control of the garage and also the alley. The classic B-tank smoke is already out. But Zoma uses it to his advantage, making sure that GONEWILD is now in the lead in terms of numbers. And there he goes. Zahar also goes down. Dancy and Fran are the only players left. Is making sure Zoma goes down, but Dom Zinho instead catches his friend. Dancy in a 3-versus-1 gets Dom Zinho. And now Sugarza and Taquinho are going to have to defend this situation. Dancy still has 50 seconds on the clock, but he first is going to take care of the rooftop section from TDM. Looks like he's been spotted from a rooftop, which means he's going to have to hurry to B. Let's see if he gets the cross. He does get the cross, but baits the enemy instead. Shogazer is going down because he didn't expect the Dancy reverse tactic. And now Dancy with 15 seconds left is going to have to cross if he wants to plant. But there you go. Taquinho gets the frag. 13-3 is our final score for this map. GONEWILD with a very clear, very dominant game. That was absolutely amazing to watch. But now, as this match has ended, we are going